Today we're going to show you how to make boulangere potatoes. Well, what does that mean? Boulangere is just the bakery or the baker. So we're going to show you how to do these 2 baked potatoes, 1 onion, some bay leaf, and some thyme. And we'll get started with 2 tablespoons of butter melted in the pan. We're going to saute up this onion until it's caramelized. We're going to start out by slicing this onion. And we're just going to take this and we're going to saute it all up till the onions are caramelized. We're using 1 garlic clove, large one. We're just going to spank it. We're going to peel that off and we're going to mince that up. We're going to trim the end off of there, get rid of that. And we're just going to mince this garlic up and we're going to add that to our onions. So we chopped our garlic up, but we're going to mash it. So we're going to add a little salt to this. We're just going to take the back of our knife, put our hand on top, and we're just going to mash this garlic. Just kind of pressing down with the knife. There you have your nice mashed clove of garlic. So while we're waiting for our onions to caramelize, we're going to take our potatoes and we're just going to cut them about finger size thick. And we're just going to lay them into the bowl, into the baking dish. And we're going to top these with some thyme. So here we have some thyme. We have a little sprig here. You're just going to take the sprigs, you're going to pull them apart. You're going to start from the top of the branches and you're going to pull the leaves down. You're going to strip most of these leaves off of here. You want to try not to get the stalk in there if you can help it. But just peel them clean and get your leaves off of there. Just kind of strip them down a little bit. As the plant is larger, they're easier to strip off. This one's very young and small, so I just got to kind of pick them off. But you want to get about a sprig and a half full, and we're just going to chop that up and sprinkle it over our potatoes. Here's our thyme we chopped up and sprinkled over. We're just going to finish it with some fresh ground pepper. A little bit of salt. And here's our onions that we've caramelized with our garlic. And we're just going to add those over the potatoes. And here we have our chicken broth. I'm just using a canned chicken broth that's not salted. We're just going to take about a cup of that broth and we're going to pour that into the dish and we're going to cover them with foil and bake them about 40 to 45 minutes till they're tender. We're going to cover them with foil and poke a little hole in it. Here's our potatoes. They're covered with foil. We're just going to poke a little hole in there. That's going to allow the steam to escape and the broth to cook down into the potatoes. Now we're going to bake them. Here we have our boulangere potatoes. We uncovered them out of the oven and they're nice and tender. And we're just going to plate those up with a little bit of broth on top. And there you have a lovely dish of potatoes. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you subscribe. Thank you.